safe.
So kick your feet up, grab a bag of meat skins, and let's talk about the ketogenic way of eating.
Indeed.
So what are we going to talk about?
Service, right.
So
Well, we just finished a wonderful event here in San Antonio, didn't we?
we had a meetup. We had a few people come out.
Oh gosh, about 100.
Yeah, and it started out as a meet and greet, and then Cindy started talking and wouldn't stop, and so it became a lecture. No, I'm kidding. So, but well, I think how many people did we have? I don't even know. Anybody count?
Close to 100.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah, excellent. And so one of the things that struck me was how different
Yes.
everybody's journey is.
We are different.
Yeah, and it's like something that works for you may not work for me and vice versa. And I think so many people, especially when they're first coming to keto, they want a formula. They want a checklist. Do this,
and
do
you
this,
can't
do
blame
this.
them because it's so different. It's so upside down, but they do.
Well, so many diets that we've tried in the past that failed, Weight Watchers,
So many
all
points.
of them. Yeah, it's you follow this, just do this, step 1, step 2, and 3. And keto's a little different in that respect because we're all unique. And some things just don't work for some people, where they work great for others. And it's so hard to know that when you first come to this way of eating. It's something you have to experiment with and learn.
Yeah. And I think that one of the things that came out tonight was one of the ladies was talking about her mom and how frustrated she is because she's not losing it very quickly, but she's menopausal. And I think as someone that's on the other side of that, it is slower. And we just have to, a year from now, you're going to be a year older anyway. You can be a year older healthier, or you can stay eating the stupid American diet.
That's right, yeah. And if you only lost 2 pounds in that year, then congratulations, you didn't gain 5 pounds that year, because that's what the average American does.
Yeah, and for me, as a woman who's past 60, the changes in my energy level and my focus and my ability to do projects at work, and those of you that follow me know that I travel extensively. And 2 years ago, I was exhausted all the time. So for me, it's been, my journey is different than someone that's 25 or someone that's 85.
And something that really bothers me is that there are a few people in the ketogenic space who, they're 22, they've never been fat, they've never been metabolically unhealthy, and yet they want to kind of preach and scold. And it's like, how can you even help somebody like Cindy's talking about, like the 65, 70-year-old woman? You don't have any frame of reference to talk to them, and so it's hard for people to realize maybe I shouldn't be following this 22-year-old guy who's a weightlifter. He's probably not the best keto expert for me.
22-year-old.
Unless you're following just to see him with his shirt off, that's okay. But he may not be giving the best advice for you personally.
Right. And that's something I think that with you in practice and seeing family practice, you see all ages, right? Birth to grave, basically.
Right.
So what would you say to someone who's maybe in their 30s versus someone in their 60s, and then male and female? So that's your 2 questions.
So on average, somebody in their 30s, this is going to be a much easier path. You're going to see results quicker. Not just weight loss results, but results in every facet of your life, from inflammation to weight loss to reversal of metabolic disease. It's a fact that as you get older, you become more insulin resistant. Everybody does. That's just a law of human nature almost. And so if you come to this way of eating and you're 60 instead of 30, your weight loss will not be as dramatic, it will not be as quick, but it is just as likely to happen. It's just going to happen slower.
Yeah, I had one of the ladies tonight, she was 84, and she'd lost 44 pounds. Her daughter had lost like 78. She goes, I just told her my fat is older, and it just likes to hang around a little bit longer.
It's been stuck there longer.
Yeah.
That's right.
And I think there's some legitimacy to that in some ways. So
Absolutely.
And our muscle mass, unless you are very active as you've aged, our muscle mass wanes unless we make a concerted effort to make it better.
And that's something that Cindy and I are going to be talking about more and more in the future, is that as you get older, if you don't consciously try, you will lose muscle mass. And that is very, very dangerous after about the age of 50, 55. As you get older, if you're losing bone density and you're losing muscle mass, that is a huge risk factor for mortality, for losing your life, but definitely also for losing your health as well. And so as we kind of journey together, we're going to talk about that more and more and help even the most sedentary become more active and help even the chair-bound regain mobility, regain muscle strength, and regain bone density. Because if you're still breathing, that means by definition that it's not too late. And so we're going to start doing little videos. Let's say that just you're 60, you're 50, 60, 70, 80, and when you get up out of a chair, you have to put your hands on the arms of the chair and help yourself get up. That's actually a huge risk factor for lots of health conditions, that you're not able to stand up without using your hands. And so I'm going to be working out and trying to build muscle and, do kind of that younger thing. But if you're older and you're having trouble getting out of a chair, or you get winded when you go up the stairs, it's not too late for you. Your body's still athletic. You can still gain muscle, you can still strengthen your bones, and you can still get healthier. And we're going to start making videos to help you understand how to do that.
Yeah, because you can be the athlete of your life. I really liked what you said tonight at the meetup, that we're all athletes. It doesn't mean that we have to be Olympic levels, but we're in charge of our own ability to move. And the most common reason people have to go into assisted living or a nursing home is because they can't take care of ADLs, which is activities of daily living. You can't get out of the chair on your own. You can't bathe yourself. You can't bend over and pick something up, so you need help. And we want to, especially for the demographics that follow Aston or Cindy, we want to help you know that you can start to do things. And we're going to be showing you some easy things.
If you're still breathing, you can get stronger, you can get better.
Are we waving goodbye with our feet?
Yeah. Bye.